Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La Alahayana wa Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson will be Recognize when you are dealing with the spirit. And this lesson will be a landback off of the video that the elder brother put up, whose channel is entitled GMS Izaria Yasharala. And you see the title of the video, which this is from a year ago, but recently a lesson came to me, to bring out. So I pretty much just changed the title of the lesson because I remembered the video. I believe it was this video right here. So I just figured I'd do a landback off of it. So Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai be edified. And let's get right into it. And also, I highly suggest that you, Joachim and Akwaf out there, you send to Joachim Akwaf out there, watch the video right here that you see on the screen. So I'll put the link in the description to make it easier to access for you. So let's get right into it. So first I want to get the book of Romans, the 8th chapter, starting at verse 5. And it reads, For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And that's a skill that we should exhort to sharpen and become more efficient at, or proficient, whatever the word is. I believe it's efficient or proficient. Matter of fact, let me look it up. Competent or skilled in doing or using something, which, what I was saying was we should exhort to become more proficient at, regarding to self-examination and self-awareness and, identifying things in the spirit, so on and so forth, which, that's pretty much the point of this lesson. Recognize when you're dealing with the spirit, man, because just like, I remember the elder brother Amawan Gabar saying a while back, everything has a spirit, right? So everything you indulge in, that comes with the spirit, so we got to watch shit like that, because this thing of ours is exceedingly serious, exceedingly serious. So we have to be on point, man, and be sharp, and that's to myself first and foremost. We all have those things where we got to fucking watch it because the flesh loves it, just like the brother was saying, in this video right here. So, Romans 8:7, it reads, Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit, if so be that the spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now if any man have not the spirit of the anointed, he is none of his. And if the anointed be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness. But if the spirit of him that raised up Yahushai from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up the anointed from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his spirit that dwelleth in you. Right, so proceeding on, let me get 2 Corinthians 13:5. And also, Lord willing, this lesson will be a quick hitter, and forgive me for the noise in the background. 2 Corinthians 13:5, and it reads, Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahushua HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. But I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates. See? Let me get Matthew 7:3. Matter of fact, first let me get this. First Corinthians 9 And I'll start at 24. And it reads, Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize, so run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. And that's something that should put some fucking fear in us, man. You know? So in this scripture right here continues right off that pretty much. Matthew 7 and 3. And it reads, And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Going into being a hypocrite. Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, Let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye. Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. Let me also get the book of Luke, the 6th chapter, verse 41. And it reads, And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but perceivest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Either how canst thou say to thy brother, Brother, let me pull out the mote that is in thine eye, when thou thyself beholdest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to pull out the mote that is in thy brother's eye. See? And that's dealing with self-examination as well. Now, proceeding on, let me get the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 18th chapter, verse 20. Let me see where we're at. Okay, and it reads, Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy. You know, so we should be continuously, examining ourselves and watching, and being circumspect regarding the things that we indulge in, Let me get Proverbs, the 4th chapter, verse 26. And it reads, Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Which the word ponder, right? Salakia. The definition of the word ponder is think about something carefully, especially before making a decision or reaching a conclusion. So we have to ponder the path of our feet, think deeply upon our actions, things we do on a day-to-day, so on and so forth, different habits, Let me get Lamentations, the 3rd chapter. Salaki, they're fucking loud. Lamentations 3 and 40. And it reads, Let us search and try our ways and turn again to the Lord. See that? Right. Salakia. Lord willing, now end it with this. Psalms 119 and 59. Right. Hold tight. And it reads, I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. Matter of fact, Salaki, I'll end it with this, Lord willing. Ecclesiasticus 18 and 30. And it reads, Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetites. If thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughingstock to thine enemies that malign thee. Right? It's lucky. Damn, I think it's another scripture. but refrain thyself from thine appetites. Okay, well, let me get Galatians 5 and 16. Salakia, And it reads, This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. So, that's pretty much the point of this lesson. With that, Lord willing, we're edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La Alahayan Awa Yahweh Ba'ashimi Awashai Ba'ashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone once again. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Ba'ashimi Awashai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Ba'ashimi Awashai Baba Kasha Abba Baba. Wa Shalom DJ soon and stay sharp. And you sincere Akim Wa Akwak, keep pushing. Shalom. Wa Barakatham.